freeze. The Les Lethal King is back. No, I'm joking. Um, I'm showing good old reliable, out of date Burner SD XL. I haven't shot this in 3 months. The reason why, because it's usually my EDC Les Lethal, and then I carry my Lethal 22 with me. And then if I'm in a big crowd, then I have my 9. Um, but the way I line it up is I do less lethal. I'm sorry. Lethal pepper ball, and I kind of do it that way. Or sometimes I do lethal pepper ball, lethal. I definitely want one shot of that pepper ball on you, at least 2. Cause if I miss the other one, because my nerves are bad, at least I get the second one and the third. But I have to change. I have like 5 magazines, so I have to I keep one here, and then I carry 3, so 4. So I have to take all the pepper balls out so I don't shoot accidentally. I have hit my burner tent accidentally. Um, but I'm just do a little shooting, go from there. Mm. I could have did one more magazine, but and 4 is pretty good. 4 magazine, 22. God help me, please. I hope I ain't hit a pepper ball accidentally. Um, let's see. Nope, just a good old fashioned regular green ball, eco ball that just still kind of chokes you up. No pun intended. But yeah, this was a good day shooting Les Lethal. Nothing wrong with the classics. Nothing wrong with the classics. Nothing wrong with having something that's good, that's reliable. It's been good. It's been good to me. This was my second EDC ever. The first one was Soft Supply, and that was way too big to carry, and this was my second. And this kind of started my claim to fame to my channel. I think my original burner video, I think I have like 15,000 views, if I'm correct. I don't go back and watch my old videos, but anybody who's been rocking with me that long, thank you. I have learned and grown. Um, but I'm still less lethal, no matter how many guns I get. And my next one gonna be an AR-15. That's just a go-to. I want to for my home. Um, I don't need it. I just want it. But I'm always gonna have less lethal. I'm always gonna rock less lethal before anything because I don't want to take any type of life. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to destroy any person life. I don't want to end my life as far as being a regular civilian. And even if you shoot less lethal, there's still a possibility of jail depending on the court of the law and what type of judge you have. But still, I appreciate the pleasure of shooting. I shot my 9mm. I feel pretty good because I cleaned. That was my first time cleaning it, and I was just wondering, like, oh man, after cleaning, I put everything back the way it is, but everything worked, everything back it is. So I felt all manly. But it's nothing wrong training in lethal and less lethal. Just do something. Don't sit there and rely on what you did in 1999 out Fort Bragg, Georgia. We got to keep our skills up right now. Like I train in my martial arts. I have my training dummy. So, I work on my throws, my blocks, my joint manipulation, my different locks, submission, here, boom, boom, Kimuras, just to have muscle memory. Because right now it's been kind of been a pretty busy summer for martial arts. I did 6 classes this week. Judge 1. Trained karate 1, 2, 3, 4. Did jiu-jitsu, no-gi on Wednesday. Then this week I'm gonna do jiu-jitsu, police combat. Then jiu-jitsu on Wednesday. Then karate 3 days. This takes work. Training takes work, but also knowing the law. Do your research. Research people in the law, because everybody tell you what you should not do. But I promise you, ain't nobody gonna come to your aid and give you $15,000-$20,000. So you got to be smart about this thing when you defending yourself. Defending yourself can get you in trouble. Ain't that something? But there's so many people that have abused the law, or they use their bigotry or their bias and they kill people unnecessarily and got away with it. So now in this age of social media, we gotta have a little bit more scrutiny. I still believe that as much as I love AR-15, and I love to shoot, everybody should not have one in their hands. I don't think everybody have the right mindset. It's depending on the state, it's easy to get one of those things, and people can just snap and then start shooting, boom, 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 boom. I think the law's got to be stricter for you not be able to get that weapon. And even on top of that, it's not cheap. But I mean, that's any person. Any person can take a gun and, depending on, they could be a teacher of 25 years or a principal or educator, and they can snap and then they just go and shoot a rampage. All I know is I want to be able to defend myself wherever I go. And I don't want to be defenseless, because too many people talk about, oh, we don't need guns, this, but they be the first one crying, hugging each other at a crime scene or a school shooting. And I'm not saying that every teacher should have a gun in the school, but at least there should be one guard or one security something in our school presence to at least give a fighting chance, because our children are defenseless. Our elderly are defenseless. We got, be in place to protect, not to be the law, but just make sure that you go home safely at night. So if you're watching my videos, thank you always for supporting me. Just a simple man that works, work a regular job, and I love martial arts, and I love guns, and I love video games. This is a Nintendo Switch too. I get everything. Blessed to be able to do that and still be alive to do it. Also take care up here. Take care of your mental health, because you could be the best or whatever, and then you could be struggling. And the last thing you want to do is take your gun and end your own life. Don't ever get to the point to be that depressed where you feel like that's your only option. There are things to help. 988 is one. Never forget about your mental health. That's important. So, all right, guys, have a good one.